Hey guys, welcome to another video of Problem of the Day series. So in this video we are going to solve the lead code problem of the day, which is time needed to buy tickets. So if you didn't try out this problem, first try it out on your own, then come to this if you didn't understood or don't know how to approach this kind of problem. Okay, so let's start. So the problem statement is there are n people in a line queuing to buy tickets where the 0th person is at the front of the line and the n minus 1 person is at the back of the line. So start our start will be 0th person and our end will be our last person of the queue. Now you are given a zero index integer array tickets of length 10 where the number of tickets that the ith person would like to buy is ticket of I. Now each person take exactly 1 second to buy a ticket. A person can only buy one ticket at a time and has to go back to the end of the line, which happen instantaneously. Now in this it says that uh, whenever a person buys a ticket without considering any time, it will just move back to end of the queue. If there are any tickets that the person need to buy. Now, in order to buy more tickets, now if a person does not have any ticket left to buy, the person will leave the line. So if this value reaches to zero, it will leave the line. Now we have to return the time taken for the person at the position k, zero index, to finish buying tickets. So we will be given a k integer k, which is in this case it is 2. So it is 0, 1, 2. So we will consider this person. So whenever this person value reaches to 0, means he doesn't want to buy any ticket, we will just return our result. Means we will end our problem there. Now, in this, the tickets are two for the first person. The ticket is for the 0th person. The ticket is two, means he want to buy two tickets. Then the first person he wants to buy three tickets, and our last person wants to buy two tickets. And we have to find out now. K is given as two, and we have to find uh, what amount of time will it take to reach this value to zero. So in the first pass, all will buy tickets. So it will be 1 to 1. So it will total take 3 seconds, means because all person needs to buy a ticket, and our chosen person has one ticket left to it. In the second pass, all will take our whole uh, array will be traversed to, and our last person value is reaches at zero because uh, it just want to buy one ticket. So in this case, it will also take 3 seconds. So the total second it took was 3 plus 3, which is 6 seconds. Total second, which will be our result, which is 6 seconds. In the example two, these are all the tickets that all the person needs to buy, and we have to consider this. So our chosen person will be this, our 0th person. So in the first pass, all of them buy ticket because this value didn't reach to zero. It will be minus one because in 1 second, in 1 person can buy a ticket just one. Then it will move to the end of the queue. So in the first pass, it will be four, and all of them will be zero. Then because now the rest of the array is zero, we just have our 0th person in the queue. We just have 1 person in the queue. So it will buy it. So it will buy ticket for four times, which will be one plus one plus one, which will to make it zero. It will need 4 seconds more. So the total second will be 8 seconds. Now the constraint provided to us are n is between 1 to 100. The ticket values are between 1 to 100, and our k will be between 0 to n. So one of the approach will be to just consider a queue, and using that queue we will find out what is the value uh, for needed for a certain position, or what is the time or result needed for a certain position. So let's take this example. So this will be our example. This will be our provided array, which is 1, 2, 4, double 2, and 10. Now we have to find out the uh, time needed to reach this value to zero. So we will take. So in this case, what we will do, we will take out a queue, and in this queue we will store two things. The first thing will be the ticket number or a total tickets, and at position number 2 we will store the index so that we can find out the so that we could find out if our k reaches to 0. So we will in a queue we will store all of this first. So first we will traverse our array. In our queue we will store all of this. Okay. So as you can see in this we will store 1 0. Here at second position it is 2 1. The 2 is ticket total tickets and our 1 is our index. Similarly the 10 is our last ticket number and 5 is our index. Okay. Now in this now we will traverse our queue until our queue is not empty or until our result becomes or the total number of ticket at the chosen position becomes 0. So we will traverse till so we will have a while loop and we will travel until this. So in the first case, as you can see, our given position is 1. At first position, we have a total ticket as 1 and our and this our index is 0. Now, as our total number of ticket is 1, so we will not remove this and put it at the end of the queue because this value is giving, this value here is 1 and the subtraction, on doing subtraction, it will be 0. So putting in 0 in the queue won't make any sense because as the person has taken all of the tickets, it will just move out of the queue. So in this case, we will not store and we just do our result as plus plus. So our now our result is 1 because this person took 1 second to buy this one ticket. Now in Q2, now now we check this queue. In this queue, we have not entered at the end 1 comma 0. Now at the start, it is 2 comma 1, which will be this one. So now it is 2 comma 1. So we will do a result plus plus and move it to the end of the queue. So it is here now. And our result will be plus 1 plus plus. Now our 4 comma 2 will be at the first position and we will make our result as plus plus, which will be now 3 because this second person took 1 second to get the ticket. So now we will pop this from the first position and remove and add it at the end of the queue. And now this will be our at our first position. Now we will do a result plus plus and I will do a minus of this and just add this at the end of the queue. Now this will be at our first position. Now again, this is not our the now before this you can see in this example we have gotten our chosen position, but as our chosen position as our k index k the total number of tickets still remains 1 in this case, so we will not return our result and just move it to the end of the queue. So now our 2 comma 4 is at a start position and this is not a chosen int or this is not our k value. So we will just do a subtraction of this value, do result plus plus and move it at the end of the queue. Now this is our at our first position. So as now 10 comma 5 is first position. So we will just move do a subtraction of this and move it at the end of the queue. Now as you can see till now we have done our first pass and after our first pass all will be subtracted. So this is removed because it was already 1. Then that 2 become 1 here. That 4 became 3. And after that will be 2, 2 and 10. So it became 1, 1 and 9. Now after this iteration, now this the k value is 1, but our the ticket for this person, the person needs just 1 ticket. So we will do a subtraction and want it at the end of the queue and do our result as result plus plus. And now we have our 3 comma 2 at the start position. So as 3 comma 2 is start position, we will do a subtraction of this, move it at the end of the queue and do a result plus plus. and now our 1 comma 3 as a start. Now as you can see, we have reached our k again here. So this is our given k index, and our the k person needs just one ticket. So now here is the case, the for cake person now don't need any more further tickets. So it will just move out of the queue, and now we will get, and hence we got our result, because we just need to find out the time needed for the cake person to get all the tickets. So in this case, if we reach this case, we will return our result as result plus one. So the code will be something like this. We will initialize a queue here. So queue. Then we will iterate over our array and add the total tickets and our ith index to our queue. Initialize our result as 0. Now we will have a while loop, and this will run until our queue is not empty, or if we get our temp, means this temp 0 is our, means until we, so we will run this while loop until if condition is satisfied. So this if condition check if our if this index is equal to k, and our the tickets at the temp of 0 is equal to 1. If they're satisfied, we will return as result plus 1. If not, it will do a result plus plus, and this condition check if our this value is not 1. If this value is not 1, then it will just add a temp of 0 minus 1, and it will add the current index in the queue. So this code, right now this code will work because the constraint are between the n is between 1 and 100. So let's take the worst condition. Let's take our n is 100. The total number of indices in our array will be 90, sorry, 100, and our k is 100. For every index, for the every person needs to buy 100 ticket, wants to buy 100 ticket, and our uh, so this will not be the k. This will be the values in our array. Now the k provided to us is 100. Sorry, the k provided to us will be 99. So in this case, every person wants to buy 100 tickets, and and our kit is at last position that also needs to buy 100 tickets. So total number of iteration in this example will be 100 into 100, which will be 10 raised to 3. So it will be passed because it is lesser than 10 raised to 8. But there is one also better approach. We just take big of n time. We just take 100 passes. Sorry, 100 iteration. So in this case, as you have observed, we are get we are taking the front of the queue, and after decrementing the value, we are pushing it at the end of the queue. So as you have observed in this example, what we want, we at certain positions. Okay, so let me take the example. Sorry. So let's take this example here. So this is our provided key. Now as you check in this or observing example, there are the array now is divided into two parts. Its left part and its right part. The left part in the left part, all the person uh, at least will be at least traversed two times. Uh, I'm talking about the example will be traversed two times. But this value will be at least will be traversed two times. This value at least will be traversed two times. Value at least will be traversed two times before reaching our initial value, which is this one. Before reaching our get value. After this will be traversed one time, and this will traverse just one time. Now, as you can so this one is already one. So hence, in our result we will update it as one. Now this person here, right here, will be traversed two times because in the first pass, in the till the first pass, every value in the you can see till the first pass, every value was traversed one time. This one was the it here it is 0 comma 1. So the sorry 0 comma 0. So this value is traversed one time, so it becomes 0. Then this value, the second person is 1. This one is 3. And now this is our pivot value, which is 1. This also be reduced to minus 1, and this also reduced to 1. After the after the first pass, uh, until we after the first pass and till the last iteration until we got our result, the values at before the values before our gate position were decremented to minus 1. So this decremented to 0. This one right decremented to 2. And after this we got our result, and it was our and then we return our result. So the person on his left side will be traversed until our gate position, until our gate value, and on his right side will be traversed until it's k minus 1. So let's take this example, and this one will be traversed one time. This 2 will be traversed two time because it is less than equal to. Now this 4 is will be traversed two time. Uh, so it will be traversed here as two time. Now after gate position, this person will be traversed just once because in the phase two, what we are seeing that we got here as 0, and hence we return. So we didn't need to traverse this one and this one. And in this and after this will be traversed one time, which does make it 9. So this, so that's how we can get our answer. So let's move towards the code. So as you can see from this, we will iterate our tickets. We will iterate our tickets array. The first condition check if our k is greater than or equal to 5 means we are traversing. This will be checking for its left part. Now, if our tickets of I is lesser than or equal to tickets of k, we will just do a result of tickets of I. And if it is not, then we will do a result of tickets of k, because if it is greater, then it will just move until the number of tickets that the k person hold. In the else part, it will move towards its right part. It will iterate towards its right part. Now, if the tickets of I is lesser than tickets of k, then it will do a result of tickets of I. And if not, if it is greater than or equal to, it will do a result of tickets of k minus 1. And then simply we will return our result. So the time complexity of this approach is big of n, and the space complexity is big of n. So that's how you can approach this problem, or you could solve this problem. So if you understood this problem, and if you like the solution, then it will be really helpful for if you provide any comments or any feedback. So it will be valuable. So feel free to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comment section below. So until next time, stay tuned and take care. So thank you.